Hi, I'm Christenson. I'm a surfboard shaper, and you're here at my factory here in North County, San Diego. I've shaped all over the world, Europe, Central America, South America, Australia, and a lot in Japan. It allows me to kind of get outside of this bubble here, the California bubble, the Hawaii bubble, or whatever you want to call it. It also gives me time to think. I go in there and I power, and it's not uncommon for me to do 70, 80 boards in 5 days, and I just put my head down and work. I don't let the jet lag bother me. I wake up at 3 in the morning, and I just go straight to the factory. I don't think all the models have really reflect on my own surfing style. I got to give most of my credit to my team riders. I mean, they're the ones that are out there getting their hands wet every day. I rely on them just as much as they rely on me, and that's where I give most of my success to. All right, trying to find some clean ones. So this here is a 10.6. This is a Handsome Bugga model. I made for Ian Walsh. Ian's number 4. I'm super into vintage motorcycles and the old racing, so I've kind of been inspired by the old numbers that used to be on the number plates. These Jaws paddling boards, the biggest difference is the overall volume compared to like your standard Eddy board. These boards have about a 1/2 inch more thickness and a foot more in length, and probably about an extra 15 pounds. The water that moves at Jaws, there's always a lot more wind and texture, so it keeps the board planted in the wave better. So this is my Ocean Racer model. I want to give credit to Richard Kemman for this design. A lot of people know it as a mini Simmons, and this is my version of it. If I was going to go on a surf trip and I was only allowed to bring one board and I was going to be gone for 3 months with a variety of conditions, this would be the board I'd bring. I mean, this is something you can keep in your quiver for 20 years. It'll always work. This one here is a 5.0. They're actually really hard to spin out. You can ride these things with a lot of control. They actually ride the barrel really well too. Where I see surfboard design in the next decade, I still believe surfboards are going to get a lot smaller like snowboards. I really think the board should be centered under the feet a little better. All the alternative designs have really opened. The sky's the limit now because you got longboard guys that started riding, wider, shorter twin fins, and now they're riding thrusters. And then I think people's quivers are going to get a lot more diverse, and I'm excited about it. Anything that inspires me, whether it's a piece of art on the wall, a surfboard, a skateboard, a car, a motorcycle, it usually gets my juices flowing, and then sometimes it goes right into a surfboard. And a lot of people get stuck in a rut, and they're only just focused on that thing, and they're not looking around them. And I think it's more important to look out the window than look in the mirror.